Hey folks, welcome to a new chapter of Histograph. Today we gear up for a fascinating expedition. We're venturing on a historical journey, looking at the 30 most influential images of all time, as chosen by Time magazine. These photos go beyond mere visual captures. They're snippets that have shaped our path and the essence of what it means to be human. So, get ready for an adventure that will question, provoke, and touch your hearts. Let's go. The Vanishing Race, 1904. This image, captured by Edward S. Curtis, depicts Navajos riding into the unknown, symbolizing the plight of Native Americans during the U.S.'s westward expansion. The photo serves as a powerful reminder of the cultural loss and injustice faced by America's original inhabitants. Betty Grable, 1943 actress Betty Grable, with her famous legs, became a symbol of hope and comfort for American soldiers during World War II. This iconic image, captured by Frank Powlney, is one of the early examples of pin-ups and a testament to the power of Hollywood glamour. Case Study House, number 22, Los Angeles, 1960. This photograph by Julius Schulman of a modernist house in Hollywood Hills encapsulates the Californian dream of living in a glass box in the sky. The image helped popularize modernism and transformed public perception of home design. 99-cent, 1999. Andreas Gursky's photo of a 99-cent store in Los Angeles is a striking representation of modern consumerism. The image, which looks more like an abstract painting than a photograph, sold for a record-breaking $2.3 million in 2006. Blind, 1916. Paul Strand captured this powerful and honest image of a blind woman breaking away from the conventions of formal portrait photography of the time. The photo marks a milestone in the evolution of street photography and a testament to the struggle and resilience of immigrants in New York. The Loch Ness Monster, 1934. This image, allegedly captured by Dr. Robert Wilson, is a fascinating example of how the human imagination can create enduring myths. Although the photo was later revealed to be a hoax, it continues to enchant and intrigue people to this day. Windblown Jackie, 1971. This photograph of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, captured by Ron Galella, is an iconic example of paparazzi photography. The image captures a moment of spontaneity and beauty, while also raising questions about the privacy of public figures. The Hooded Man, 2003. This shocking photograph taken by Ivan Frederick at Abu Ghraib prison serves as a grim reminder of the human rights violations committed during the Iraq War. The image provoked global outrage and raised serious questions about the interrogation tactics used by the US military. American Gothic, 1942. Gordon Parks captured this powerful image of Ella Watson, an African-American woman who faced a lifetime of struggle and adversity. The photo is a poignant critique of racial inequality in the US pre-civil rights. Invasion of Prague, 1968. Joseph Kudelka captured this iconic image of the Soviet invasion of Prague. The photo, showing a wristwatch in the foreground with a deserted street in the background, is a powerful testament to Czech resistance and the brutality of Soviet occupation. Bosnia, 1992. The shocking image by Ron Haviv shows a Serbian soldier kicking a Muslim woman who had been shot by Serbian forces. The photo was published a week later and sparked a wide debate about the international response to the escalating conflict. Boulevard du Temple, 1839. Louis Daguerre captured the first known image of humans in a photograph. The image, a Paris street with a shoe shiner and a customer, marked the beginning of a new era where people could be depicted in photographs, not just in artwork. The Dead of Antietam, 1862. Alexander Gardner documented the aftermath of the Battle of Antietam, the bloodiest of the American Civil War. His images showing fallen soldiers, burial crews, and trench graves brought the brutal reality of war to the American public. Winston Churchill, 1941. Yusuf Karsh captured an iconic image of Winston Churchill, which has become one of the most reproduced images in history. The photo, taken after Churchill had his cigar removed by Karsh, captures the British leader's determination and resilience. Munich Massacre, 1972. The eerie image by Kurt Strumpf of the Munich Massacre shows a member of the Black September terrorist group on an apartment balcony. The image became a grim reminder of how nothing was safe. JFK Assassination, Frame 313, 1963. The most famous film ever made, an 8mm film that captured the death of a president. The image is as well known for what many say it reveals or doesn't, and its existence has fueled countless conspiracy theories about that day in Dallas. Kent State shootings, 1970. John Paul Filo's image captures Marianne Vecchio screaming and kneeling over Jeffrey Miller, who was fatally wounded during the shooting at Kent State University. The photo became the visual symbol of a hopeful nation that had lost its youth. The Falling Soldier, 1936. Robert Capa made his seminal photograph of the Spanish Civil War without ever looking through the viewfinder. The image is filled with drama and movement, showing the soldier being hit and falling backward. Grief, 1942. Polish-born Dmitry Baltimans captured grim images of roads filled with bodies during the Great Patriotic War. One of his photos, showing a field full of bodies and people in mourning, was censored and only shown decades later. Birmingham, Alabama, 1963. Charles Moore's photo of a police dog tearing at a black protester's pants captured the routine brutality of segregation. When the photo was published in Life magazine, it became apparent to the rest of the world what Moore already knew. Ending segregation was not about eroding culture, but about restoring humanity. Camelot, 1953. Before they became American royalty, John Fitzgerald Kennedy and Jacqueline Lee Bouvier were introduced to the American public through the lens of photographer Hy Peskin. On a summer weekend in 1953, Peskin captured the radiant beauty of the couple, giving the world a glimpse into the private life of one of America's wealthiest families. The photo series, though somewhat staged, was a hit, and the image of Kennedy as a confident playboy, about to abandon bachelorhood, was solidified. The Babe Bows Out, 1948. Babe Ruth, the greatest player of all time, was battling terminal cancer in 1948. In a retirement ceremony of his number 3 at Yankee Stadium, photographer Nat Fine captured a moving image of Ruth, thin and weak, but still a towering figure. The photo won a Pulitzer Prize, the first awarded to a sports photographer. Country Doctor, 1948. W. Eugene Smith spent 23 days with Dr. Ernest Keriani, a small-town doctor in Colorado. Smith captured the doctor's life in intimate detail, from tending to babies to administering injections in the backseat of cars. The resulting photo essay, Country Doctor, is considered one of the most influential in history. Boat of No Smiles, 1977. In 1977, photographer Eddie Adams captured a heart-wrenching image of a fishing boat full of refugees from South Vietnam drifting towards Thailand. The photo helped open the doors for over 200,000 Vietnamese refugees to enter the US from 1978 to 1981. Firing Squad in Iran, 1979. The image of a firing squad executing 11 men condemned as counter-revolutionaries by the Iranian regime in 1979 is one of the most shocking in history. The photo, taken by Iranian photographer Jahangir Razmi, was published anonymously and won the Pulitzer Prize. Coffin Ban, 2004. In 2004, photographer Tami Salicchio captured an image of over 20 coffins draped with the American flag passing through Kuwait on their way home. The photo sparked a heated debate about the ethics of publishing such images. Dovima with Elephants, Paris, 1955. Richard Avedon's photo of Dovima at a Paris circus in 1955 is one of the most famous in fashion history. The image captures the beauty of Dovima and the strength of the elephants, marking a turning point in fashion. Michael Jordan, 1984. The silhouette of Michael Jordan, captured by photographer Jacobus Coe-Rentmeester, is perhaps the most famous ever photographed. The image inspired Nike's Jumpman logo, which has become one of the most popular commercial icons of all time. The Valley of the Shadow of Death, 1855. Roger Fenton's photo of the Valley of the Shadow of Death during the Crimean War marked a turning point in war photography. The desolate image of the cannonball-filled valley revealed to the public the reality of war. So there you have it, folks. We've journeyed together through time and space, exploring moments that have shaped our world in ways we could never have imagined. Each of these photographs tells a story, a tale of struggle, triumph, humanity, and above all, change. They serve as a reminder that we are part of something larger, a complex and ever-evolving tapestry of events and emotions. But remember, history isn't just something we read about in books or see in old photographs. History is happening right now in this very moment, and we're all a part of it. Each decision we make, each action we take is contributing to the story of our time. So I challenge you. What will you do to leave your mark? How will you influence history? Think about it. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating journeys through history. Because at the end of the day, history isn't just about the past, it's about us. And together, we can make a difference. Also, I invite you to click on this video that's popping up on the screen right now. You're going to like it. Until next time, folks.